now still with football, because the Anthony Roy Student Athlete Soccer Scholarship Academy, it's a platform created to give opportunities to aspiring young footballers, male and female, to improve and develop their passion and develop their truest potential as far as education, mentorship and training. Well, we're joined in now via our Zoom link up with Director, Owner, Head Coach Anthony Roy. Mr. Roy, very good morning to you. Thanks for joining us.
Well, good morning to you and your listeners around the world.
Yeah, right. We're hearing you loud and clear. Tell us about the Academy.
Beautiful. Well, the Academy was formed many years ago, helping and supporting student athletes in different parts of the world, and creating a pathway for kids to enter colleges and universities, to not just play for professional soccer, but also to develop themselves, to go on and live a more productive life in the United States.
So the Academy is based in the USA?
Yes, the Academy is based in the United States of America.
Where in the USA?
I am based in New Jersey.
Okay. And as far as taking advantage of the opportunity, is it exclusively for residents of the United States?
No, it's not. It's we are open to student athletes all over the world. And just to piggyback on what you're saying, Fazul, we work with kids throughout the world, helping them, but more a central figure in terms of the Caribbean region. As they say, charity begins at home. And I work along with a number of kids in Trinidad and Tobago. I just sent out 5 kids out of the Caribbean region, and a number of them from Trinidad and Tobago I send out. I've been doing this for many years, assisting kids and helping them with opportunities through student athletes in soccer.
And if there are parents watching right now who might be taking some time away from watching the game between Wales and Iran and watching this discussion right now and wondering what do they have to do to have their son or daughter sign up for the program or become eligible for the program, what do they have to do?
Well, we have a number of things that we have put in place in terms of having an event on CIC grounds. We are having an event between the 2nd and 4th on CIC grounds. The 2nd, we're going to have a Zoom meeting with all the international coaches. We have 5 coaches coming down to Trinidad and Tobago. 4 of them are collegiate coaches and 1 coach in Palmeiras in Brazil. And you can contact me on my WhatsApp number, which is 954-380-4829. There's an entrance to register online. Our website, you could go up on our website too, as the information is on the screen, and gather information. We have a number of scholarships available. And to give you further information for Zul and your listeners, I am connected to over 200 colleges and universities here in the United States, and directly connected to their coaches, and they usually make contact with me throughout the year for soccer players. I've gotten kids from St. Vincent, from Grenada, from different parts of the Caribbean region into colleges and universities, and I must say free of charge. There is no cost for me to get you into a college or university, and the issue is not lack of opportunities. I think it's a lack of people prepared to take up these opportunities in the United States, because it's a balance act you have to do. You must be disciplined and organized, punctual in terms of going to school in the United States. And I spend a lot of time with parents, giving them the information and working with kids throughout the process. I don't just get you into school. Some kids never travel to the United States of America, so I have to guide them through the different airports that you take flights and connecting flights to get there. And I don't just get you in school. I work with you throughout the process, because my name and my company name is attached to you when you travel. And I am just as good as the last student athlete that I get into college or university.
Okay, so let's talk about the requirements for the event at St. Mary's College grounds, December the 2nd to the 4th, which is the Friday to the Sunday, that weekend before school closes here in Trinidad and Tobago. Is there a deadline for registration? Is there an age limit as far as who can register for the exercise?
Thank you so much for that question, Fazul. We are looking between the ages of 15 to 24, but I have a lot of calls from parents with their 13-year-old kids and 12-year-old kids. And I have to be honest with you, being the person that I am, I just cannot turn them away. So what I decided, I said to them, bring your 12-year-old or your 13-year-old. It's very important, Fazul, because one of the problems that we are facing right now in the Caribbean region, we have student athletes in upper six and lower six, and they are now getting themselves ready to go into colleges and universities. Now, you are behind the 8 ball. It's not impossible. And I have been doing this a lot, years now, and helping them, but they are not fully prepared for it. This is something we need to put in place when kids are Form 1. Form 2, we need to start getting them ready with their grade point average, their SATs, even how they carry themselves. Because a lot of the interviews that I would do with kids with schools, collegiate schools, we have to be careful how kids speak, how they pronounce their words, how they sit, not slouching, looking at the coach directly in the eyes. So it's not just soccer. Soccer is the vehicle we're using, right? But we have to get you ready for school. How do you cope with going to a school in a place you've never been before? We have kids who've never been in the snow before, don't know what snow looks like. You're going to a school maybe with 2,000-3,000 kids in a state you've never been before, and they don't look like you. How do you function in that environment?
And as
go ahead, sorry.
Yeah, sorry about that, because time is going by so very quickly. But just very importantly, before we conclude our discussion, Mr. Roy, I don't know if you mentioned it, but is there a deadline for registration for the event that's coming up in a couple of weekends' time?
Well, we are looking more or less at the 30th of this month, the last day, and that is the day we're going to be at Trinidad and Tobago. We're looking at the 30th, but we know what kids and families are facing in Trinidad and Tobago right now in terms of, different floods, different things happening. And, we're trying our best to accommodate everyone. We have a number of kids too that we have personally helped to come to the event who can play, but family don't have the finances because of what they're dealing with. And I have personally taken them in and told them, look, I will invite you in the event for free because your family right now are dealing with some sort of issues financially. So it's not about making money. This is about helping people and creating opportunities, Fazul and your listeners. This is a crime fighting measure. This is to keep kids away from gangs, keep them away from crime, when we could give these kids this opportunity. And we are also helping these kids because a lot of our kids are playing on national teams in different parts of the Caribbean.
Well, we want to thank you very much indeed, Mr. Roy, for taking this time to be with us and to provide this very important opportunity and highlight this very important opportunity for talented young footballers in Trinidad and Tobago. And let's certainly hope that they take advantage of what is going to be available to them in a couple of weekends' time. Thank you very much indeed for taking the time to be with us.
Thanks for having me first.
You're more than welcome. Anthony Roy, coach of his academy based in New Jersey in the United States, offering opportunities for students between the ages of 15 to 24, but they might make some allowance for the younger ones, as he mentioned. And again, it's going to be from December the 2nd to the 4th at St. Mary's College ground at Serpentine Road in St. James.
College Showcase presented by Coach Anthony Roy of AR Student Athlete Soccer Scholarship Academy. This December 2nd to 4th at St. Mary's College grounds. Showcase is open to males and females ages 15 to 24. Free soccer items will be given to needy student athletes with 20 soccer scholarships up for grabs. Elite coaches including Matthew Mitchell Weber, International University, Gene Ganter, Asa College Miami, Adam Butler, Eastern College Florida, Rick Padon of Palmeiras of FC Brazil. Call or text 1-954-380-4829, 1-868-724-7104. Call now.